defensive zone draw for the Blues. John Panisa's going to take it. Panisa ties up his man on the faceoff, ends up winning it over to McCormick, and now it's played in deep for Villegas. He's knocked off the puck, and it comes to the far boards, kept in there at the blue line by Mason McCormick. It's played around to the near boards, and now back of the net, Kovacs has run into. And then a centering attempt, nobody there to put a stick on it for the Blues. It's back to the near boards. Now the puck back out to center ice. Sims across for Jensen. He whips on the clearing attempt. He'll gather it back up at center ice and get it over to Villegas, who plays it in. Panisa gets their centers one, but it's picked off by Yo. Kennedy, he's going to center one. And the Pilots get it out of the zone. Here's Gonzalez at his own blue line, plays it back to center. And now regrouping into the Pilot zone. They bring it out to center ice again. It's Clark. He'll play it in. Wilson back in the net to get it. And now McCormick at center makes a nice move around the defender. Dishes to Panisa. His shot is steered wide by the stick of Blessing. And now as we approach 5 minutes to play, 5 minutes played rather in the first period, a good scoring opportunity there for the Junior Blues. Still no score between these two teams as Panisa does a good job there to get it back out to center ice, and it's going to be played back in by Corcoran. Corcoran out wide, gets it to Yo, fires a shot that deflects wide, then comes back out front. Now they battle in the corner for it. The Pilots get it freed up, and then it comes to Jeremy Gabriel for the Blues. He's looking to clear. He does, but the puck deflects off a stick and goes up out of play. And we get a whistle with 14:29 to go here in the first period. Well defended in the corner and loses it. Gabriel gets to it for the Blues. 11:30 to go in the period. As the Blues play it out to center, but it's punched right back in by Kyler Yo. Now here comes Larionovs up the far boards with it, plays it in and chases. But the Pilots beat him to it. Gonzalez with a long pass that's tipped at center ice. Now it comes around to the far boards for Larionovs again, and he plays it out to center. Corcoran with it at the red line, plays it in. Now it's played to the corner for Sims. He'll play it around to the near boards. It's freed up off the near boards and played out to center again by the Blues. Panisa receives the pass from McCormick. McCormick gets it back. He's got it on the far boards. Plays it in deep for Villegas, but he couldn't handle the pass down low there, and the Pilots play it out. Under 10 and a half to go first period. Here's Scott trying the wraparound, and the save was made. Puck back out in front, and another shot was fired just wide. Scott with it again. Makes a move around the defender, fires one on net, and making the pad save was Wilson. Coming up on the halfway point of the first period, we played 10 minutes here as Salem fires one on. And that went into the chest protector of Wilson. He hangs on to it. Gabriel there on that previous play. And an even better glove save by Blessing. Will face off in the Pilots' end. Out to center ice with it is Sims. And now it's played on the near boards and freed up to Caden Scott. Scott with some speed. Circles all the way around the net and kicks it out to Corcoran on the blue line. Cross for Gonzalez. Little wrist shot from just Wilson in the Junior Blues end. Pilots win the draw. They play it into the corner for Oberg. Now cutting off back in the net is Sims. Now Panisa gets to it. The Blues will look to clear. They do get it out to center, but it comes to Gonzalez. He'll skate it up to the red line and fire it in. Wilson has it back in the net. Plays it to Jaden Jensen. And up to Caden Villegas at center ice. He gets it over to Carabelli, who gains the zone, leaves it for Panisa. Panisa now defended on the far boards, gets it up to Shearer, fires it on, it's tipped in front, and the save was made by Blessing. 6:17 to go as Blessing hangs on to it. Another good save. Oh, goal. It went in, hit the bar at the back of the net, and ricocheted back out as quickly as it went in. And the Junior Blues find themselves up 1-0. 1 minute to go here in the first period. Here's Panisa with it. Gains the zone with some speed. Cuts towards the net. Save made. Blessing. Blues with some pressure again. A slap pass across for Panisa. It went off of him and to the far boards. Now McCormick is knocked down. And it's played up to Kyler Yo, who skates it out to center. He gets it up to the red line, but not much further than that. Villegas gets it back for the Blues. Brings it out wide. Now plays it in deep for Panisa. He runs a man into the boards, and we're going to get a penalty called there. Francois wins the face-off for the Pilots, but the Blues get it back. Now here comes Villegas up the far boards, fires a shot, and the save was made by Blessing. Coming up on 2 minutes played here in the second period. Gonzalez gathers it in the corner for the Pilots. Over to Yo, it bounces off of his stick on the near boards. And it's played back in. Panisa with it, fires a shot, that one over the glove of Blessing and over the crossbar as well. It's played back out to center. Panisa with it, tried to get it to Villegas, but it's picked off there at center ice and played in by the Pilots. Shearer back of the net, he'll get it started. Has a player on his back, still trying to get rid of the puck. Good play by the Pilots there in their own end, in the Junior Blues end. The Blues now cleared out to center. They play it in. Clark gets to it back in the net for the Pilots. And he'll get it out to center again. It's played in by Sandoval. Wilson gets to it back in the net and plays it to the corner for Larionovs. Gets it to Holmquist, and now Villegas has it at center. Gets it to the red line, plays it in. Blessing back in the net. Plays it over for Caden Scott. Clark with it. Has his pocket picked by McCormick. And now it's out to Shearer. Unable to fire a shot on in. Back the other way come the Pilots. Nice move there. In on net, and it's put off the post by Clark. Now back the other way for the Blues. It's Panisa in on net, and the save made by Blessing. It's batted in by Shearer. And the Pilots get to it. That's Yo on the near boards. Clears it out to Hathaway at center ice. Backhands one into the Blues zone, played by Wilson. Leaves it for his defenseman. Now Larionovs with it at his own blue line. Plays it ahead for Panisa at center ice. He's stopped by the Pilots short of the blue line. And now there's a big hit here right in front of the Junior Blues bench. Anderson with it for the Pilots. Salem gathers it. Long pass ahead, glove down by Green at center ice, but he couldn't hang on to it. Now Carabelli plays it in. Villegas, good play to keep it in there just inside the blue line. Then he's leveled there at the faceoff dot. Gets back up, and back the other way come the Pilots. It's Green. Leaves a pass for Nardikia. Tried to center one for Kennedy, but it was behind him. And now it's Villegas out to center. Villegas over the blue line, pulls up out wide. Good pass across the ice for Panisa, but he couldn't bat it down with the stick. Now it's Gonzalez coming up on 11 to play in the period. Does so and plays it into the Pilots' end. Now Salem has it back in the net. Pass tips off a stick inside the Pilots' end. Does come back out to center. Now Villegas gains the zone out wide. Tried to center one from McCormick, looking for his second goal of the period. But it glanced off his stick and to the near boards. Now they battle for it in the corner. Under 8 to go here in the second period as they try to get the puck free off of the boards down there in the corner. The Pilots finally do free it up and play it out to center. Here's Nardikia over the line. Makes a nice move. Now a nice pass to Clark. Has his shot blocked. A good block there by Noah Marino. Under 7.5 to go. And a player tripped up. We're going to get a penalty coming up. They signal high stick. Blue line. That's going to do it for the penalty. The Junior Blues kill one off. There's a shot on and a good save made by Wilson. Blues clear it out to center. Holmquist has it go off of a stick and into the Pilots' end now. Kovacs gathers it. Coming up on 5 to go in the period. It's fired out to center by the Pilots. Now McCormick gets it back in for the Blues. To Villegas. Fires a shot. It's behind the goaltender. And he reaches back to make the save, does Guy Blessing. 4:52 to go in the second period, and Blessing had to reach back behind him to get the puck that was just trickling towards the red line. Will face off to his right in the Pilots' end. Junior Blues still leading by 2, looking to do some more damage here before the period ends. And the puck comes up and 8 to go in the period. Pilots win the face-off, Hathaway out to center ice. And now it's played in by Francois. Comes to McCormick for the Blues. His pass for Villegas goes out to center, and it's collected by the Pilots and played in by Gormley. Under 4.5 to go in the period. In deep. It's back of the net. Scott has it for the Pilots. He loses it. McCormick gets to it for the Blues. He's banged into the boards. And Scott gets it back for the Pilots. Leaves it for Francois. Now Hathaway turns towards the net. Winds up, fires a shot. Good block by McCormick, who got down to block that one. It stung him, but he's still in there on the play. Under 4 minutes to go now in the period as Shearer gets to it. The Blues desperately need a clear. It's kept in at the blue line by Gormley. Fires a shot a couple of feet wide, and it comes to the far boards. Blues finally do clear the puck. And they're going to get a personnel change. Second, it's in the Topeka end. Kovacs has it. As the Pilots look to clear, he gets it over to Salem. And it's tipped out to center by Francois, but the Blues get it right back. Bounces off the stick of Panisa and punched back out to center. Gabriel gather it in the Blues end. 35 seconds to play in the period. Now Osborne plays it up for Panisa. Dishes to Villegas. Villegas with a shot. And that one saved by the Chesperton zone draw coming up for the Blues. And a chance to put another one on the board before the period ends. Still 27 seconds to go. Puck comes to the far boards off the face-off. Trying to clear is Kennedy, but it's kept in there by Villegas. And now the Blues, or the Pilots rather, do play it back out. 13 seconds to go. 9 to go as Clark has it at his blue line for Gormley. His pass out to center. Panisa gets to it, but that's going to do it as he plays it into the zone. The buzzer sounds. We'll face off in the Blues end with 19:26 to go here in the third. Face off will come to the left of Wilson. They drop the puck, and it comes to the corner. Blues get to it first and play it out to center. Here's McCormick. He finds Panisa. John gains the zone. Quick shot and a save made by Blessing. Almost a minute gone here in this third period of play. Clark has it for the Pilots. He's got Caden Villegas right on his back as Clark skates it up to the blue line and plays it out. It's played in by Zilich. Right back out it comes to center ice for Panisa. He finds Villegas. Villegas over the line out wide. Tried to center one, but it was kept to the outside by Kovacs. Now McCarthy plays it to his teammate Zilich, who gets it out. Now McCarthy tried to center one for Yo, but it was he plays it in. It comes all the way around to the near boards. And it's punched back out to center. Gabriel with it. It goes off the stick of Road and into the Pilots' end, but the Blues are offside. Now Gabriel collects it at center. 15-20 to go in the third period. Anderson now with it in his end. And now it's played into the corner. Gabriel gets to it for the Blues. Coming up on 15 minutes to play in the third. It's played up the boards for Villegas. He's unable to clear. Now Kennedy fires a shot. Save made. Rebound left, and a second shot goes wide of the net. Blues clear it out to center. Now a 2-on-1 back the other way. Panisa in. Fires a shot. It goes just wide of the net over the glove of Blessing. Now it's Quinn at center. Gets it up to the red line, plays it in. Blues turn it right back around. Here's now face off at center ice. And the Pilots win it. They put it into the corner. First one there's Sims. Now the Blues looking to clear. They do get it out to center. It's poked right back in by the Pilots, but they're offside. And now Villegas with it. Across the line. Leaves a pass for McCormick. He's banged into the glass by Gormley. Now the Pilots get it back out to center. Villegas gets it right back, though. Gets it to his teammate Panisa. He's knocked off of his skates with authority there on the far side. And the Pilots get it back. The Blues, he's all by himself, though, as the Blues are in the midst of a line change. Nardikia gets it back. He's tripped up a little bit there. Pilots gain the zone, but the Blues got it right back. Now here's Villegas cutting in. Villegas cutting in front, but he had to settle the puck. Spins and fires one that goes wide of the net. Sims unable to keep it in for the Blues there on the far side. 6 minutes to go in the third period of play. There's one fired in on net from center ice. The glove save made by Wilson. And it's played to the near boards for Villegas. Now Sims is going to bring it back the Springfield net. Finds Larionov with the pass. His pass comes all the way across the ice. Off out to center. Pilots have it. It's Gonzalez at the red line playing it in. Back to get it to Wilson. Tried to leave it for Sims, but getting there first was Zilich. Now Corcoran fires a shot from the blue line. That one blocked by Villegas. Here's Zilich gets it back again. Gains the zone. He's forced to the outside by Sims. Now Yo with the puck, another former junior Blue. Gonzalez from the blue line. That one hits off traffic and trickles wide of the net. Here's Gonzalez, another wrist shot. That one goes wide as we come up on 2 minutes to go here in the period. It goes over the stick of Corcoran. Back of the goaltender Wilson and into the net. We'll come back to the center ice for the face-off with the Junior Blues trailing now 3-2. Villegas with it at center ice. 10 seconds to go. Blues gain the zone. Villegas fires a shot and the save made by Blessing. Blues keep it alive. Gabriel with it. He fires a shot through traffic that goes wide, and that's going to do it. The final score tonight from the Nelson Center It's the Topeka Pilots 3 and the Springfield Junior Blues 2. And we get some punches being thrown right there on the camera. You see punches being thrown after this game ends. Not sure what started that.